I think that's really like the next level of fitness YouTubers are going to be the ones who bring back like pure health and discipline back to the industry. Because right now, fitness YouTube is like finance YouTube. They're just a joke. It's just a joke. No one who's watching that content is actually like really benefiting. It's just mindless mental masturbation. And because we don't eat like our ancestors, and these days we just eat like these weak modern people, we're left with this digestive system, our gut, our brain, which is so ineffective at what it's supposed to do. When you're eating all this junk food, the Krispy Kreme donuts and pizza, and but you know, like pizza, like why is it bad? Because the macros are pretty good, and pasta, but the macros are pretty good. It's not about the macros. When you're eating food that's bad for you, of course, it's going to start to decrease not only your testosterone, but so many different like metrics and even like your cognition, your brain's health, your ability to think straight and make good decisions. That's how you make money these days, is having a good equipped brain. So you want to know the easiest diet that you can get onto? It's just a simple question. What did my ancestors eat? Eat like your ancestors. The best diet I've ever got on is the one that I'm on now, where I literally eat like my ancestors. I eat a lot of meat, a lot of eggs, a fair amount of vegetables, a little bit of fruit, nuts, Greek yogurt. That's it. Obviously, I put stuff inside of this. So with the Greek yogurt, I'll have almond butter, which, okay, sure, my ancestors didn't have that, but it's 100% almonds, so it's fair enough. I'll have almond butter with that. I'll have some organic protein powder, which isn't flavored. Flavored protein powder is a fucking cope. Go and look at the ingredients. When you see a protein bar or a protein shake, like a protein powder, and it's got this like, oh, you know, like vanilla flavor or chocolate, go and look at the ingredients, bro. It's got no sugar in it, right? It's got no sugar. When you see a protein bar and it says 1 gram of sugar or protein powder, 1 gram of sugar. So how does it taste sweet then? Look at the ingredients and see the cancer that they're putting in there. My protein powder has 1 ingredient. Organic whey. It's literally just genuinely 1 ingredient. Go and find 1 protein powder which has 1 ingredient. I guarantee if you go and find the exact one, you could do this as an actionable step. If you take protein powder, go and find the exact one that you take with the flavor that you take. Look at the ingredient list. Protein powder mostly is a cope. It will still fuck your insulin levels because they've just put artificial sweeteners that act in the same way or even worse as sugar would, but they don't have to say to you that it's sugar, and you're stupid enough to believe it. You're having this sweet drink that tastes like blueberry crush or like salted caramel, and you're literally there thinking, yep, but it's got no sugar. Well, how do you think it got sweet? Use your brain. Stop looking at their marketing and use your brain. If it tastes sweet, if it's marketed as this like blueberry crush flavor pre-workout or protein powder, like these things have got disgusting, like cancerous chemicals inside. They're literally made in a lab, not even just a farm, in a lab. And they've put chemicals in there that literally will still harm your body. But when you've got a single digit IQ like you've had for most of your life, you'll just be thinking, yep, well, it's got no sugar and it's got high protein. Think bigger. You're better than that now. You've gotten past that level of being like prone to their marketing, even off fitness companies. Even fitness companies, MyProtein, bulk powders, fucking, you know, Huel's fucking cope, right? Huel, I drank for ages. Look at the ingredients. Cope. All of these things, cope. Protein bars, cope. Did your great-grandfather eat protein bars? No. He finished his work in the factory. He walked home to his beautiful feminine wife, to his 7 children, and there was a steak on the table cooked with full-fat butter. That's how he didn't have low testosterone like you. So now you might get a little bit upset that I'm telling you to give up your little blueberry protein powder, your salted caramel, and trust me, I like salted caramel protein powder. That was the only flavor that I would have. You might get a little bit upset, but you clicked on this video because you wanted to maximize your testosterone with your diet. It's not about adding some nice things in. You know, like the best diet advice, the diet advice that people think is the best, The ones that I always get the most positive comments from, because most people are pussies, is when I specifically say, you know, the best diet is not about removing things, it's just about adding healthy things in. So why don't you just have like a nice healthy thing, you know, added into your diet? That's bullshit. You know the best way for you to improve your health and testosterone with your diet? It's not to just add something healthy in. It's to take out the thing that's destroying your health first, that you're currently addicted to, that you've been so manipulated by their marketing that even though it would be good for you to follow this advice, you're going to argue for that company instead of for your own health. I'm telling you something that will improve your health to get unflavored protein powder, the specific kind that I've got, which is one ingredient, and you're thinking to yourself like, oh, but it wouldn't taste as good as my salted caramel protein powder, but I've got to have some pre-workout. Who cares if it's got some sucralose or some stevia or some other bullshit chemicals that they've put in there? Oh, but I've got to have some protein bars every now and then. Who cares if it's wrapped in plastics and it's only got 1 gram of sugar, Hamza? Look at the ingredient list. You know, one of the easiest ways for you, not easier, sorry, a simple way